Thank you. Thank you. Good evening. Kariwo, assalamualaikum. Namaste. Bienvenidos a Lincoln West School of Global Studies. I'm Irene Javier. I am your school leader. We welcome you to Lincoln West School of Global Studies' 5th commencement ceremony. Today's event celebrates the graduation of the 5th cohort of graduates of Lincoln West School of Global Studies. Before we begin our joy ceremony, please be reminded to silence your cell phones and be courteous to those around you by refraining from any interruptions during the ceremony. We request that you remain seated with your family members during the duration of the event. This event is live streamed and can be accessed via the district commencement website and our school's Facebook page. Commencement is a formal, dignified recognition of the student's accomplishments, and it's important that each student is recognized. We now welcome the members of the Cleveland Metropolitan School District leadership and the Lincoln West School of Global Studies community. Ladies and gentlemen, the class of 2024. Thank you. Let us all stand in honor of the flag of the United States of America, and please remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by the singing of the national anthem. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Remain standing for the singing of the national anthem. Thank you. Thank you. Good evening. Commencement is a dignified celebration of our children. It is our hope that every single child up here is recognized. Thank you. Good evening. CMSD Board Member Denise Link, Chief Executive Officer Dr. Warren Morgan, our Network Support Leader Mr. Gerald Leslie, members of the Cleveland Metropolitan School District, Chief Academic Officer Dr. Selena Florence, guest speaker Mama V, graduates, staff, family members, honored guests, we welcome you to Lincoln West School of Global Studies' 5th commencement ceremony. The class of 2024 has earned significant amounts of college scholarships and grant monies amounting to approximately $250,000, including over $400,000 of scholarship through the generosity of Say Yes to Education. Our graduates will continue on their educational path next year. 55 graduates, yes, all 55 of them, equals 100%. And said yes to Ohio's finest, the Cuyahoga Community College, Cleveland State University, Kent State University, University of Akron, Lorraine Community College, Polaris Career Center, just to name a few, and vocational and workforce program with our industry partners such as ACE. We thank you. Our graduates also receive a free laptop from Pieces for People to take with them into their digital journey and beyond high school. As you, class of 2024, move forward, know that myself and the entire Lincoln West School of Global Studies family is proud of you for what you accomplished and for who you are. continue to do great things in life, and celebrate the people and relationships that help you throughout the year, throughout this journey. And remember the person who helps you do good to others. It is now my pleasure to introduce Chief Executive Officer Dr. Warren Morgan, who will bring greetings from the Cleveland Metropolitan School District.
All right, thank you, Dr. Javier. All right, well, let's give our graduates another round of applause. I know how excited each of you are, and we're looking forward to celebrating their accomplishments this evening. It is as much of a celebration of them as it is of you. So graduates, they just gave you a round of applause. I want you to give your village a round of applause, because without them, you would not be here. Thank you. Graduates, as we get this evening ceremony started, there's a few words of wisdom that I want to impart with you that I hope you take on to your next journey of your career. Among the most accomplished tribes of Africa, no tribe was considered to have warriors more fearsome or more intelligent than the mighty Maasai. It is perhaps surprising then to learn that the traditional greeting passed between Maasai warriors was Kaserian Ngeta, which means, "And how are the children?" Kaserian Ngeta is still the traditional greeting passed between Maasai warriors today. Even warriors with no children of their own always give the response to Kaserian Ngeta, which is, "All the children are well." So when they were asked, "How are the children?" they would respond, "All the children are well." Now, do you think if I were to ask most adults in Cleveland, "How are the children?" that they would respond, "All the children are well"? No. Many adults wouldn't respond that all the children are well. They would believe that the issues in our community, such as violence, gangs, drugs, plague our youth. And even though some of these negative statistics you hear are true for some, our 55 global study graduates tonight are living proof that not all youth are negative statistics. Let's give them a hand again. Yeah. Let's celebrate some of the wonderful accomplishments of this incredible class of 2024. So graduates, if I read something that applies to you, I want you to stand up. So if you plan on attending college in the fall, please stand up.
Everybody stand up.
Congratulations, you may be seated. If you plan on attending a trade school or enter into a trade career in the fall, please stand up. Congratulations, you may be seated. Now, you already heard Dr. Javier mention the Say Yes Scholars, so if you are a Say Yes Scholar and are wearing one of these blue cords, please stand.
Everybody is.
Now, stay standing. If you are a graduating senior and received any scholarship, including Say Yes, please join them in standing.
Everyone stand up.
Yeah, I believe that may be all of them. All right, you may be seated. Now, if you are a graduate and plan on enlisting in the armed forces or the military after high school, please stand. Oh, that's right. Yeah. We're looking forward to your service and we need you. You may be seated. And finally, if you are a graduate and you plan on entering into the workforce after high school, please stand and be acknowledged. That's right, that's all right. Yeah. You may be seated. So family and friends, as you can see, all the children are well. Our 2024 graduates have worked hard to get to this point, and tonight is a celebration of those accomplishments. But graduates, even though that there are many days of success ahead, I hope that this is not your last graduation. I also want to let you know that the road ahead is not always easy. There are challenges that you will be confronted with. But I want to let you know with resilience, determination, and hard work, nothing is impossible. So I want to leave you with one of my favorite poems by Robert Frost called The Road Not Taken. Two roads diverged in the yellow wood, and sorry I could not travel both. In B1 traveler long I stood, and looked down one as far as I could, to where it bent in the undergrowth. Then took the other as just as fair, and perhaps having the better claim, because it was grassy and it wanted wear. And though it's for that passing there, had worn them really about the same. And both that morning equally lay, in leaves no step had trodden black. Oh, I kept the first for another day, yet knowing how way leads unto way, I doubted if I should ever come back. I shall be saying this with a sigh, that somewhere, ages and ages hence, two roads diverged in the yellow wood, and I took the road less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. Graduates, as you graduate, remember to make wise choices, be an individual. Do not be afraid to take the road less traveled. And remember, even if you make a mistake, it is never too late to correct a mistake. Graduates, I'm so proud of you. Let's get this evening ceremony started.
Thank you, Dr. Morgan. It is my distinguished honor to introduce this year's Global Studies Valedictorian, Chance Everina, in the kind words of school counselor, Mrs. Pelsnick. Mrs. Pelsnick writes, "When I met Chance Everina, I knew she was ready to do more. She challenged Chance to begin college classes her senior year, and she was up for the challenge. This year, I got to learn more about how humble she is. Chance moved to the United States from Tanzania in 2016. While navigating being a teenager in a new country, she also is graduating as valedictorian of her school. She never used her status as an excuse, just pushing. When she came across a difficult professor for college composition 2 class, she still never made excuses or give up. Her professor was also an African refugee. So I even told her to tell the professor about her background. Chance replied, "That's weird, Mrs. Pelsnick." Now Chance is entering college this year and has completed college courses with 6 college credit. She did not use any excuse. We are proud to have Chance represent the top of the class this year at Lincoln West School of Global Studies, and we look forward to hearing what comes next. It is my pleasure to introduce 2024 Lincoln West School of Global Studies valedictorian, Karimo Chance Everina.
Thank you, Dr. Javier. Good evening, I'm Chance. It is my pleasure to welcome family, friends, teacher, guests, and the class of 2024 to our special occasion, Graduation Day. First, I want to thank God. I want to thank God for everything He has done for me. My Lord has protected me through every step since I was in 3rd grade to this moment. Without God, I couldn't be where I am today. A young girl born in Tanzania, now standing as a valedictorian before the class of 2024. I thank God for directing me and protecting me in this extraordinary life. Secondly, I want to thank all my teachers who helped me those past 4 years. You have believed in me, and I appreciate for encouragement, time, support, and always guide me. It will take time to mention each name, but for the bottom of my heart, thank you. Especially thanks to Ms. Pelsnick, our counselor, who helped me get into CCP classes. She didn't just help me, she also challenged me and gave me a strong sense of college life. I appreciate the time and energy that you put into me. To my lovely family, first I want to take this moment to express my deep gratitude, especially to my mom and dad. I am blessed to have a parent that raised a beautiful, strong family. Thank you for your blessing and prayer. I am proud to have a family that knows how to love, care, understand, and give attention to their kids. To Jim and Debbie, thank you for welcoming us to the United States. Thank you for always showing up. Your friendship means the world to us. My family and I will always be blessed to have you guys. Also, I want to thank my sisters, Grace and Esther, for showing me the vow of hard work, dedication, and lifelong learning. I thank them for always being there for me, encourage me to focus, and stay true to my goals and dreams. So here I am, just like you two. Thank you for paving the way. Finally, to the class of 2024, let us remember this day as the start of a new chapter. We are not done yet. We still have more to do. Let's dream big, whether to college or whether to work first. Let's approach it with the same energy that brought us here. During our 4 years, we experienced a pandemic and its aftermath. Through it all, we have learned the vow of flexibility and resilience. We have grown and matured, so let us be proud of ourselves. Celebrate this amazing occasion. It is our last day, so let us be happy and joyful, because there will never be this day again. As we move into our futures, I want you all to remember these 2 verses. Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged. For the Lord will be with you. Joshua verse 1, chapter 9. But as for you, be strong and do not give up, for your work will be rewarded. 2 Chronicles verse 15, chapter 7. Be determined to succeed. Be kind to yourself and others. Do not let failure be an ending. Make it a beginning. As our path go into different direction, we find ourselves saying, I hope to see you one day, instead of saying, see you next school year. Hold on to the memories, find sad, joyous the expedition, end of the field days, and everyone favorite the daily senior meeting. Congratulations to the class of 2024.
Thank you, Chance. It is an honor and delight to introduce our distinguished commencement speaker, Mama Adeolomo Dancy, also known as Iveta Lay, and as our students fondly call her, Mama V. She has been a beacon of light and a joy to our global studies community through her artistry with the Metro Health Safe program and in the You Will self-empowerment session. When Mama V arrives to conduct her storytelling, drum circles, or cooking lesson, there is electricity in the air. Once Mama V is in the house, our students know that they are for an extra treat. Mama V has been teaching and performing for over 50 years from the Lincoln Center in New York to Yamoussoukro in West Africa. Don't ask Mama Iveta to choose between her numerous professional roles as director, producer, actress, educator, choreographer, consultant, or community leader and activist. She will tell you she plans to use all of the gifts that God has given her. A highly skilled educator, she has directed and taught in many prestigious schools, universities, and institutions across Ohio, Indianapolis, Michigan, Texas, and in Africa. As Director of International Programming with the International Preparatory School, MEL LA, facilitated student cultural education, and traveled for 10 years to various international lands, including Moscow, Syria, Lebanon, Jordan, Egypt, Senegal, and Brazil. Iveta has won countless awards and citations, including the American International Film Festival Bronze Award, the Science Silver Eagle, San Mateo Film Festival Gold Award, the 1990 Black Expo Cultural Activist of the Award, and the special commendation from the Ohio House of Representatives. I'm out of breath. We are deeply grateful, Sister Iveta, as part of the Global Studies community. Her unwavering commitment to our student is priceless. Let us all welcome Mama Adeolomo Dancy, also known as Mama V.
Ooh, I didn't know she was going to read my whole resume. But thank you, thank you, thank you for that wonderful introduction. I'm so happy to be here. Again, just to introduce myself, I am Mama Adeolomo. Ade, the word Ade means crown or royalty. Olomo means all is the owner. Omo means of many children. And so I am the owner of many children. And all of y'all know, if you've had me in class, whose children are you? Come on, let them know. Let them know. Mine, mine, mine. And I love you like that. And I teach you like that. And I treat you like that because you're mine. And I take you home with me in my heart and in my spirit. I am the mother of 4. We have a blended family of 7. I am the grandmother of 19. I'm the great-grandmother of 26. Yes, y'all could clap. Yes, and I'm cute with it. The students who have had me in my various classes, whether it be drumming or dance or cooking or whatever, know that that is not what I teach. I don't teach drumming. I'm not the best drummer. There's other people who could teach that. I do cook real good, as you can see. I cook real good. But that's not what I teach. What I teach is life. Life. And so I was wondering why they asked me to come here and be the commencement speaker. It's because I teach life. I've lived a little bit of time. And so I was going to write a speech and I decided not to. I'm just going to do some bullet points of some of the things that I've learned in this life and pass that on to you. I have found that I am an elder. I didn't want to be no elder, because that's an old person. But I found out that getting older doesn't mean you're an elder, just means you old. And old is something I never wanted to be. So as a young person, I always wanted to be older and act older and be older, and now I'm older. And it's not so cute. My back hurts, my knees hurt. So being older is not what it is. Being an elder is something else. Being an elder means I've lived, I've given, I've taught, I've learned, and from that I give, and I give, and I give. That's what makes me an elder. Growing up, I was always different than everybody else. And I'm going to ask you, how do they treat you when you're different from everybody? Y'all tell me. They treat you bad? What do? You could talk to me. Yes, they talk about you. What else? Uh-huh, exactly. And so that's how I was treated. I was talked about bad. I was bullied. I was bullied because, number one, I'm dark, I'm a girl, I'm intelligent, I'm articulate, and that wasn't popular. That wasn't popular. So all of the, what I call she poo-poo girls, talked bad about me. And I wanted to be like them because the bad girls were the ones that talked loud and acted fast and were popular. And I wanted to be like them. And they never would let me in. And there was this one particular girl, Lavidia Smith. I've been talking about this woman since high school. She bullied me so bad, she had me so afraid of her. And one day after German class, she said, "I'm gonna kick your butt." And so I stayed after class, in the class, scared to leave the class, because she was gonna fight me. And when I stepped out of the classroom, she was waiting on me. And she punched me. And I was so scared, you know, that fight or flight mode. I just started wailing on her, And what happened was, I kicked her natural behind. That's not necessarily a good thing. But I was so happy that I kicked her behind. It wasn't until many years later, I was teaching at a conference, and I heard somebody call my name. It was Lavidia Smith. And she said, "I remember you." And I said, "I remember you too." And she stood about this tall. And I said, in my mind, I said, "I was scared of you?" And she said, "I remember that you kicked my behind." I was so glad she remembered that part right there. And she said, "I just wanted to apologize to you because I treated you so badly. But then I had a daughter. And I don't want her to grow up the way that I did. And so now I'm a nurse. I'm studying to be a nurse, and I want to help people because that's what I want to instill in my daughter." And I told her, "You don't have to apologize to me. Your life is an apology." She turned her life around, and what a blessing. What a blessing. So I just want to say, it's okay to be different. It's okay to be different. That's the ones that excel in this world, the ones that don't just lockstep into doing what everybody else does. I'm different. I've always been different, and now I'm so happy that I'm different. There was a point where one of my teachers, Miss Vargo, tall, skinny white lady, I had to stay after school because I was being bad. And she said, "You don't have to do that. Not you. There's a different course for your life." She said, "To thine own self be true, and it shall follow as night the day. Thou cannot be false to anyone." So that means at least tell your own self the truth. At least tell your own self the truth. You know what you did. You know why you did it. Tell your own self the truth. Be careful how you treat people. Be careful how you talk to people. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. That is so real. I just wanted to say, you have to be careful who you pick on and who you talk about and all like that. I think Drake and Kendrick Lamar come on now. They're not like us. They're not like us. So you have to be careful how you treat people. I want to also say life, and I'm going to use a colloquialism here, life ain't fair. So if you leave up out of this rites of passage that you're going through right now thinking that life is supposed to treat you fair, How many adults out there know that life ain't fair? Right? But she who perseveres wins. I persevered. For all of those who doubted me, for all those who talked about me, for all those who didn't think I would be anything, look where I'm standing today. Look at me. Y'all can clap. I'm speaking to the global studies class for a reason, because I am a world traveler. I've traveled all around the world. I've been to Africa almost 40 times. Yes, wow, wow. Yes. Just recently, about 3 or 4 weeks ago, I was coming back from Benin, West Africa. And I was coming through the airport, and the person who was helping me through the airport was one of my students from Lincoln West. Are you in the graduating class? If you're here, stand up. If you're here, stand up. There he is. My baby. My baby. You didn't know I was gonna shout you out. But I was so proud. And he told me that he's gonna be going into the military, and that once he finishes, he would have this degree and that degree, and he would be able to do things and help people. And I could have floated out of that airport. So proud. And I said, I'm gonna be the commencement. Yes. That young man is going places. He's going places, and I'm so grateful and thankful for that. I want to also say, as I was talking about life ain't fair, sometimes you think that somebody else has something and you don't have this, or somebody else was supposed to have this, that, and the other. There's an African proverb that says, comparison is the thief of joy. Comparison is the thief of joy. If you're always comparing yourself to somebody else, there's always going to be somebody doing something different than you. Don't compare yourself to others. What's for me is for me. And there is a God. There is a God. There is a God. I was telling somebody, there is a God, and they said, well, I don't believe in all of that. But my godmother told me, you don't have to believe in rain to get wet. So, character matters. Character matters. There's a saying that says, be careful of your thoughts, because your thoughts become your words. Be careful of your words, because your words become your actions. Be careful of your actions, because your actions become your habits. Be careful of your habits, because your habits become your character. Be careful of your character, because your character becomes your destiny. Your character becomes your destiny. So I wanted just to end this with what my mother wrote in my class book when I graduated. And I want to bless you with what my mother blessed me with. She said, I wish you health, King Solomon's wealth, Shakespeare's knowledge, and through life's mileage, I wish you success. God bless you, Class 2024 Global Studies.
Thank you. Thank you, Mama V. All 55 graduates are our children, and we want every single one of them, their names read nice and proud. We paid a lot of money for videographers. We got the pictures for all of you. At this time, we would like to call on board member Denise Link for the certification of the class. If you are an educator, please rise to be recognized, and our stage guest, please remain standing during the conferring of the diploma. Global Studies staff, please stand.
Principal Javier, class advisor, and faculty, do you attest to the fact that these students have satisfactorily completed the required course of study prescribed by Lincoln West School of Global Studies, the Board of Education of the Cleveland Metropolitan School District, and the Department of Education?
Certify that all students have met all educational requirements of the state of Ohio and the Cleveland Metropolitan School District and have met the requirements of the Ohio State Test. These students are now ready to receive their diploma.
Now, by the authority of the Board of Education of the Cleveland Metropolitan School District, I have the high honor to bestow upon you, the members of the Lincoln West School of Global Studies, class of 2024, the diploma along with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations, class.
Valedictorian, Chance Everina. Salutatorian, Enrique Rick Castro. Joniel Figueroa Padilla. Harmony McKay Carpenter. Yadiel Omar Mercado. Talia Calise Ramos. Peyton Lewis Afker. Gino Michael Harder. Gilberto Capa Santiago. Robert Rivera Bonilla. Idman Hussein Abdi. Richard Allen Adams. Yancy Yanel Avila Bonifacio. Tyshawn Bryant. Jafari Biamungu. Tayshawn Lee Carter. Jair Delgado. Sergeant of Arms, Tony Douglas. Christopher Felix Claudio. Vice President Lena Ferguson. Russell Goodrich. Kayvon Gunnels. Mario Guzman Serna. William Hoskins. Arizari Mangual. Wessam Jabareen. Roger Justin. Gabriel Kakeke. Junior Majaliwa. Adna Samay Martinez Bonifacio. Francisco Martinez. Shabani Mulabinge. Angwa Molandani. Elio Almeida. Priska Namukunda. Girianis Oyola. Roshni Pandi. Ryan Kenneth Perkins. Rojan Rai. Yedrian Javier Ramos Rosado. Geraldine Rivera Gorbea. Class President, Natalie Ann Roberts. Adriana Rodriguez Quinones. Lester Manuel Ruiz Cora. Josuel Santos Morales. Lasong Tamang. Rebecca Ushindi. Lair Uwize. Liz Vasquez. Jatwan Warner. Isis Jalen Zakel. Angelique Zamukanda. At this time, we would like to recognize our beloved classmate, Anthony Elliott.
Thank you. Thank you. It is not over until it's over. At this time, please join me in recognizing graduate Joniel Figueroa with our network support leader, Mr. Gerald Leslie, for the mortarboard ceremony.
The tassel is worn on the right side of the mortarboard as a symbol of change. I hereby declare the Lincoln West School of Global Studies class of 2024 to be graduates of the Cleveland Metropolitan School District. You may now move your tassels to the left side of your mortarboard.
Thank you.
Thank you. So this is a sign that you are an alumni of the Cleveland Metropolitan School District. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We are now presenting the class of 2024 for the singing of the alma mater, to be led by educators Awilda Morales, Mr. Teroy Wade, and graduate Antonio Douglas. Thank you. Before we end our ceremony, we will end with our 55 graduates still in spotlight. We begin and end with them. Guests, please do not stand up or hover in the hallways. We want you to see them parade out of the auditorium. This memorable event will not be possible without the tireless effort and dedication of Senior Class Committee under the leadership of Senior Class Advisor and Class of 2027, Ms. Rosa Cruz. We thank you. Again, on behalf of the entire Global Studies community and the Cleveland Metropolitan School District, we thank you for sharing this special event for us. As I always say, and because we are family, we do not say goodbye ever. We say, see you later.